Hello, friend. Welcome to your yoga practice. As we're rolling out our mat and kind of preparing our sacred space, as usual, we're going to set our intention. So today's practice is all about working through those transition movements, those movements that sometimes we just kind of blast through. So while we're cleaning our mat off and, creating that zone, let's think about those movements, not just in our yoga practice, but in our life. Sometimes we're in transitions and we don't give ourselves enough credit, or we don't really focus on that transition, and we just kind of let it happen, or we let it happen to us, instead of controlling it, instead of being empowered in those moments. So while we get set up here, just focus on that. Focus on times in your life where a transition was difficult. Maybe walk to the front of your mat and count your steps and really get a sense of the space that you have to move. Keep your eyes shut. Just feel with your feet. Take as many steps as you need until you can feel the edge of your mat. Do this with your breath. Maybe inhale on your backward steps. Maybe exhale on your forward steps. Just walking back and forth to the front of your mat. Focusing on moving with your breath. That's what today's flow is going to all be about. Moving with your breath. So, once you're ready, find a place at the back of your mat. No rush. Take your time. And we're just going to move our spine a little bit. Maybe move your head back and forth, forward and backward, side to side. And just settle in. Breathe in. Inhale your arms up. And as you exhale, just curve the top of your back. Curve your shoulders. Reach your arms all the way forward. Inhale all the way up again. And exhale, reach back, open your arms real wide, stretch the front of your chest. Inhale your arms all the way up again. And as you exhale, reach your right arm all the way up and over to the left. Inhale your arms back up to center. Exhale over to the other side, stretching through the side of our body. Inhale, reach all the way up again. And as we exhale, we're going to just twist open to the right. Inhale, arms all the way up again. And we're going to exhale and twist to the other side. Either arms fully open, maybe your elbows are bent still. Either way. Inhale, reach all the way up again. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. And we're going to get going through some Sun Salutation based movements. So remember your Sun Salutation movements. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Remember, we're working through the transition, so pay attention to those movements when we're moving from one to the other. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, just walk your hands up to the top of your mat into a plank position. Stay here for just a couple breaths. Engage your core and slowly exhale down to a chaturanga. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Exhale all the way back to a downward facing dog. Really focus on timing your movement with your breath. Slower movements, quicker breaths if you need to make the adjustments. Take a couple breaths here. And when we're ready, bend your knees on the exhale and slowly make your way up to a flat back. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale down to a forward fold. Really look up to your belly button. Inhale, reach up, rise up, stretch your spine all the way to the sky. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring them all the way down to heart center. Let's go through that again, but let's work through those transitions this time. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale down into a little chair position. Let's stay here in this chair position, and then inhale back all the way up. Exhale down into a chair position, nice and slow. Focus on keeping that core tight. Inhale, back up. Exhale into a chair. Stay here for just an extra breath. And as you exhale, exhale down to a forward fold. Inhale, reach up into a chair position again. Exhale, down into a forward fold. Inhale, arms up, chair position. Exhale, forward fold. Really focus on these transitions. Inhale, one more chair position. Exhale into a forward fold. Stay here for a breath. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale into a forward fold. 3 times. Up to a flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Time your movement with your breath. Inhale slowly up to a flat back. Exhale down to a forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back for the last time. And we're going to exhale to a plank position. Engage. Exhale, back up to a forward fold. Exhale, back to plank position. Try to change your legs as you step forward. Inhale, up to a flat back. Step all the way up into a flat back. Exhale, all the way back to a plank again. Inhale, one more time. Stand up to a flat back. And now exhale, all the way back to a plank again. Stay here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale down to chaturanga. This one's hard. Inhale up to a plank. We're just doing slow push-ups here. Exhale as we go down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Try not to stop too much in between. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back down to chaturanga. Inhale, up. Extend your chest. Exhale, engage your core back down to chaturanga. Inhale, up. Look back. Exhale, line your spine all the way straight. One more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. And then we're going to exhale to a downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale up, chest open. Exhale all the way back. One more time. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for just a couple breaths. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, stretch it all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Engage here for a second. Inhale, reach up to a low lunge. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, arms to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to the mat. Back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, other leg up. Step it through. This is all working with your breath. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step it through. This is your right leg now. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Stay here for a second. Inhale, lift it up to a low lunge. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up to a low lunge. Exhale, back down. Keep going. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Take it all the way back to a downward dog. Stay here for just a couple breaths. This movement through all of your body, these transitions are very methodical. They're very important. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to a flat back. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to a flat back. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up all the way. Exhale, back down to forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to center. Stay here for a couple breaths. Think about where you can improve. Think about where you're doing awesome. Take a moment to celebrate yourself. Stay here and breathe for just a couple more breaths. Focus on transitional moments in your life. How can you be more mindful through those transitions? Just like in our practice today, how can we be a little bit more mindful through those transitions? Keep ourselves safe as we're moving. Yoga practice is all about empowerment. Here we go. Reach up, rise up, inhale. Exhale into our plank. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale back down. Focus on the movement, not the pose. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down, slow. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. All the way down to forward fold. Inhale up to chair. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Focus on the movement. Inhale. Exhale to forward fold. Now into a flat back series. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale. We're going to do this 3 times again. Inhale. Stay focused on your movement, matching your breath. Slow your movement down if you have to, or speed your movement up. Inhale up to another flat back. Exhale. Step back to a plank. Inhale up to a flat back again. Exhale to plank. Stay focused on the movement, keeping yourself safe through those transitions. Exhale back to plank again. Time your breath with your movement. Let your movements dictate your breath. This is really great breath work today. We're in a plank now. Exhale down to our chaturanga. Inhale up to the top. Slowly exhale, slowly lower. Slowly rise, slowly inhale. 1 more down. 1 more up. Drop all the way down to chaturanga. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Open your chest. Back down. Open your chest with an inhale. Exhale down. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. All the way back. Downward facing dog. forward, upward, backward, forward, backward. Work through your breath. Slowly upward facing dog one more time. Take it back to a downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths. You're doing awesome. These transitions are where all the work is being done today. So celebrate that work. Stay mindful of those transitions. Step up to the top of your mat with an inhale and exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to another flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shin or keep them on the ground. Pull yourself into a forward fold or just let yourself hang. Inhale, up to a chair position again. Transition back to a forward fold. Bend your knees, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into that chair position again. Exhale, back to a forward fold. Inhale, chair one more time. Exhale, stay here for a second. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, back down into a chair. Inhale, up. Relax. Exhale, chair. Reach up, rise up. Down into a chair again. Inhale all the way up, reach. Now pull your hands to heart center. Take a minute. Reflect. Focus on your breathing. It's great during those transition moments to just take a second and be still. Now is that time to just take a second and be still. Just focus on your breath. Focus on the sensations that you can feel. What can you smell? What can you hear? Just stay here and focus on your breath. Keep breathing, a few more breaths. How do you feel inside? How do your muscles feel? Just take a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, back down into a chair position again. We're going to keep working. Inhale, reach all the way up again. Bend down into your chair. Inhale, back up. You got this. Strong legs. Exhale, keep your stomach tight. Keep your arms next to your head. Inhale all the way up. One more time. Exhale into that chair position. Stay here for a breath. And then exhale to a forward fold. We're going to skip that second chair transition and we're just going to go into a forward fold and flat back transition. Slow your breaths down here. We're going to start transitioning into a slightly easier flow. We're going to skip a little bit of the harder stuff. So keep working through this flat back and forward fold. Pull yourself in. Inhale. Focus on the movement, not the pose. As you exhale, back to a plank position. Inhale, step up to a flat back. Exhale, back to plank. Through these transitions, try to focus on switching your legs. Step forward with your right and then step back with your left and switch. We're in a plank position. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale back to plank again. Stay here, engage for a second. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Work through this push-up sequence. Inhale back up. Stay strong. Exhale, lower down. You're doing great. Inhale all the way back up one more time. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale up to an upward facing dog. Exhale back down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Slowly back down to your chaturanga. Try to time your movements with your breath. One more time up. Exhale down. Inhale up, I lied. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Just stay here for a second, maybe pump your legs a little bit. Find some organic movement. Inhale your left leg all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale your leg up. Exhale, step it through. Focus on the transition movements. Inhale up. Exhale through. Don't just try to get to the pose. Inhale, arms all the way up. Lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. We're in a lunge. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale, take it all the way back to a downward facing dog. Inhale your other leg up. Exhale, slowly step it through. Focus on the transition. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, keep it tight as you pull it through. Inhale all the way up, extend your hips. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, focus on the movement. Exhale, focus on your sensation, stepping it through. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Focus on the movement. Focus on the transition. And back down one more time. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Really focus on deep breaths here. Drawing on as much air as you possibly can and exhaling it all the way out. Couple more breaths. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale all the way up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slow movements all the way up to a flat back again. Slow movement down to a forward fold. Inhale to your flat back one more time. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, hands together, pull them down to center. Really good job. Remember, after those times of movement and trying to keep ourselves together, it's very important for us to stop and just breathe and feel the sensations that we're feeling. Let ourselves experience the feelings that we're having. Let ourselves experience the emotions that we're having. So just as you stand here, focus on your strengths. Focus on the emotions that you're feeling right now. And let yourself experience those emotions. Just like clouds pass through the sky, let your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts pass through who you are. You're not your thoughts and your feelings. You just experience them. Take a couple more breaths. And on your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down like you're going to go into a chair, but just sit down. We're going to go into a boat pose here and then back to a regular sit. Inhale to a high boat. Exhale to seat. Inhale to high boat again. exhale to a seat. Just work through your breaths. If you lose your balance and go a little far back, that's okay. Inhale to a boat. Exhale, drop down to a low plank. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up to a boat. Keep working through this. Exhale, just breathe. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale your legs all the way up to the sky. Exhale them just to a hover. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to a hover. Inhale straight to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Just stay here for a second and feel those sensations. Do you feel strong? Do you feel tired? Just stay here and breathe. A couple more breaths, hugging your knees into your chest. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and release. Come up to a seat. I'm going to stay here. You can stay there. I'm going to turn towards you. And we're just going to finish our practice with a little guided meditation, and we're going to work through some chakra breathing again. We're going to send some breath and some movement through each of our chakras. We're really going to focus on our movement, focus on our breath and our movement being one. So find a nice seated position. If you need to take a second and put some music on, go right ahead and pause it. So as we're seated, let's go ahead and just find our breath for a second. Just think about your crown chakra and just lifting it up to the sky. And with your breath, slowly moving it just in tiny little circles. The very top of your head, tiny little itty bitty circles that just match your breath, about 5. Inhale forward, exhale backward. And whenever you feel ready, just change direction. Focus on sending your breath to that part of your body, right at the top of your head. When you're ready, let's move into our third eye. And we're just going to slowly rotate our third eye forward and backward and side to side, rolling our head forward as we inhale and rolling our head backward as we exhale. Inhale slowly forward, exhale, roll it back. And when you're ready, just change directions. Maybe change your breath pattern. Inhale on the forward, and exhale on the back. Inhale, exhale. Really think about moving your third eye. Focus on that energy right between your eyes, right in the center of your forehead. Focus on moving that around. About 5 breaths in each direction. A couple more breaths here. Focus on that energy, moving that energy around. Let's move down into our throat chakra. Think about moving that in the same direction. Just slowly moving our chakras around. Whatever feels right. Draw your attention to that part of your body, right in your throat. Think about moving that energy in circles with your breath. With our throat chakra, it really helps for me to focus my movement almost with my chin. And if I focus on moving my chin around in those circles, I find I can move my throat and connect the movement directly to my throat. Think about inhaling as you throw your throat forward. Exhale as you tuck it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, tuck it back. Move it around in circles maybe. Inhale forward. Exhale, pull it back. Change directions if you want. Inhale backward. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Just keep doing this. Focus on the movement. Focus on that energy circling around. Send all your breath to your throat. When you're ready, we're going to move down into our heart chakra. It helps me to imagine a ball of energy that's just right in the center of my chest. And I'm just using my body to move that energy in circles. Just time your breath with your movement. If you have to move very, very slow, even better. Inhale, push your chest forward. Exhale, rotate it backward and up. Inhale, lift it forward and up. Exhale, send your chest backward and up. Think about opening your chest forward. Rotating that ball of energy right in the center of your chest. It's connected to your spine. So think about that ball of energy attached to your spine and just being slowly rotated around. Let your breath dictate your movement. We're healing our chakra. We're cleansing our chakras right now from the top all the way down. Change directions if you want. Let your whole body participate in moving your heart chakra forward as you inhale and backward as you exhale. Forward, backward. When you're ready, we're going to move into our solar plexus, right there at our sternum, right at the bottom of our rib cage. There's another ball of energy attached to our spine. Think about rotating that around, similar to your heart, but focus your movement just a little bit lower. Imagine that ball of energy that's right in the center of your back, right in your sternum, right at the very center of your whole entire core. And just slowly move it with your breath. If you want to change directions whenever you feel ready. Inhale forward. Exhale backward. Inhale forward. Exhale backward. After our solar plexus, we're going to move down a little bit, and we're going to work through our sacral chakra. Think about your sacral chakra being right at the top of your pelvis, just above your sacred place. And just think again about rotating that energy around. Moving your pelvis forward, inhale. Moving your pelvis backward, exhale. Letting your whole body participate in rotating backward and forward. Focus on your breath. Inhale as you lift forward. Exhale. Maybe change direction. Maybe just go forward and backward. Maybe you're not rotating. Inhale. Exhale. The most important thing is that you're timing your movement with your breathing. That connection between mind and body is astoundingly healing. When we're ready, you're going to move down into your root chakra. Just think about curling your tailbone all the way up and in and forward as you inhale, and curling it backward as you exhale. Inhale, curl it all the way in. Exhale, and move it out. Think about that ball of energy all the way at the base of your spine. Move it forward and backward. If you want to rotate, you can rotate. As long as you keep it moving with your breath. Remember why you rolled out your mat today. Remember that sometimes transitions can be difficult. Remember that you are strong and you can control your feelings, your emotions. If you want, slowly take some time to move that energy back up your spine, one chakra at a time. If you want to just sit there and meditate some more, you do what makes you happy. Your practice is for you. Your life is yours. And as we close out our practice here, we're going to take some time and reflect on those transition periods in our life and how we maybe could have been more mindful. Or maybe we're going to think about transition periods that are coming up in our life. Maybe we're leaving a job and starting a new one. Maybe we're leaving a relationship and starting a new one. Those transitions are important times in our lives. So as you sit here and close out your practice, just breathe. Focus on your strengths. Focus on the boundaries that are important for you and your safety. And how are those boundaries going to apply to these transitions? Maybe think about some boundaries that you're going to have to create to keep you safe through these transitions. Just stay here and breathe. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. You are strong. Namaste.